Hello, this is Greg Campos with Mark Spencer, and today we're going to talk about life. What is the real purpose of life? It's a mystery that's haunted humans for centuries. Now, I think the purpose of life is basically try to enjoy your life. Try to make the most of your life. Even when things are down, try to stay positive. The other thing I think is basically get married, have kids, because life is not forever, and your kids will pass along your legacy. In short, that's what I think is the purpose of life. I'm going to ask Mark a question. What do you do, Mark, when you're down? And do you stay down for a long time, or do you have ways to pick yourself up? Because, this life is very difficult, and, a lot of things don't go our way, and we are in a bad mood. So do you have any suggestions you can make to people that what you can do when you feel down and depressed to feel better and upbeat? Back to you, Mark.
I think the most important thing you can take out of life, Greg, is just stay positive. I remember when I was in school, I always when I felt down, in class when kids were bugging me, I just walk out of the classroom. You couldn't do that, but but when I was in high school, you could actually walk out of the classroom for a few minutes and just go get a little bit of air. Just say to the teacher, I need to go to the washroom. Just walk out of the classroom and get a little bit of air, and then go back in and do your work and whatever. But as you get older, you're at work, you can't actually do that. So, you ask them, you can go on a break or something, and you don't feel something's going right. Just stay positive, breathe in. Just don't let these punk asses or whoever, kids or whoever co-workers you have, don't let them get to you. Just be yourself. I mean, and in the end, I think you'll be fine. So, what do you say, Greg? How about you when you were growing up? What makes you, what keeps you positive and upright?
Anyway, that's a good question, Mark. I mean, myself, I get down some days, things don't go your way, and that happens to everybody. What keeps me positive? That's a good question. Well, one of the things that keeps me positive is keeping busy, doing things, whatever it is. The other thing that keeps me positive, I think the best thing is when you feel down and you're in a gloomy mood, I think the best thing is to have friends over. And hard to invite friends over when you feel down, but they do help because you can talk to them about your problems, you laugh, you feel more upbeat when you're with your friends. So I think one of the best things you can do is, if you feel down, if you can, invite some of your friends over. Like Mark here, he keeps me very upbeat, and he's full of life. So even when I feel down, Mark comes over and he makes me smile. So I really appreciate his friendship. The other thing is that I think when you're down and you're depressed and things are not going your way, I think that's where your character gets tested. Are you strong enough to look at the positive points and just keep going and just try to put those bad things happening to you away and think positive and look for some better outcome, even though there's that doom and gloom day that comes by all the time. What else I was gonna ask Mark a question. Mark, what do you think is the hardest thing in life to find for you personally? Back to you, Mark.
Well, I think that the toughest thing to find in life, Greg, is the right chick. I mean, the right lady. No, seriously, I really, my confidence. At one time I was really confident. I know I've had a few tough times in my life, in terms of my confidence going, but I think my confidence, finding the right girl, I love my job and everything, but, I just always felt there's something missing, and I always felt there was a certain girl, a certain somebody that makes you happy, makes you feel good. But the one thing I take out of life is, I got my health, good friends, I'm enjoying my life with my family and stuff. I can't ask for anything more, but hopefully that girl is just around the corner. That's what I feel there, Greg.
Well, I totally agree with you, Mark. That's probably the hardest thing to find is somebody to love and to be with for the rest of your life. Very hard to find nowadays when there's so many things going around, so many people interested in material things, and people scamming other people for money. But at the end, I think what is the real purpose is that it's not about the money, it's not about the things you have, it's a love that you have with the other person that makes your life special. If you have so many things and you have nobody to love or to share it with, what do they amount to? Really nothing. You'll just have an emptiness in your heart, like Mark said. I mean, myself, I'm kind of experienced when it comes to the love game. And it feels really, really great when you have that person love you, and you love them back. It feels like an ultimate high. Every day goes by and you're happy, even though things might be sour around you. But your void in your heart is filled. And yes, Mark, I think that's the hardest thing to find is a girl or woman to be your life partner, because so many obstacles in the world today. And I just basically think if we take away all the obstacles such as money, race, and just look at people for what they are and love the person instead of loving the exterior things about them, I think we can get past by these problems and actually learn how to love better and be loved and be happier people. Let's see. Mark, I'd like to ask you a question. Do you have any more thoughts according to this?
Well, Greg, I don't know. I think I'm out of questions. I mean, I had a good conversation here. I think the one thing you can learn, folks, is don't take anything for granted. I mean, if you're hooked up with your lady, or if you're in a relationship, and if it's not going good, I mean, don't be stupid. Make the right decision. And the best things you can take out of life is appreciate every single moment that you're here. And I've done many reviews. I've done many of these conversations. But this is from the heart, man. I'm just telling you, just be yourself and have fun, enjoy life. So Greg, I think, has a few things he has to say. And take care, folks.
Well, I totally agree with you, Mark. You have to have fun, enjoy life, and be yourself. And don't pretend to be somebody else that you aren't for anybody. Because being a phony doesn't make you feel good. And know yourself. Be happy of the person that you are. I think the number one thing to be happy in life is be happy about yourself and who you are. And respect yourself. Don't change for anybody. If there's someone there who loves you, they'll love you for you, not for what you have or what you look or what kind of exterior thing that you present to them. So I totally agree with Mark. The main thing is be yourself and always try to be positive. And for all you single guys and single women out there, I hope you find the love of your life. I'm still searching, the same with Mark, and only thing I gotta say, it's getting late. and we're gonna have to let you go right now because I gotta go to sleep and go to work tomorrow. And I always say the same thing at the end of every review I do with Mark, because that's my clinch. And seriously, Seriously, if you don't have any clinch, what the hell? I mean, like I said, I definitely got to go to sleep. It's been a pleasure talking to all your fans, and I hope you enjoyed our show. We were talking about life, but this is Greg, and this is Mark, and we both got to go to sleep. Bye, y'all.